responsibility that is more important than you taking 20 minutes out of the year to get your screening.
A breast cancer survivor urges women to go in for their yearly screenings.
Overdosing. I'm angry, but I still love you.
A Speedy student snatches up BYU's TikTok handle.
Without them, our world would be a totally different place.
First responders and law enforcement personnel are honored at a special event. Welcome to Universe Live. It's Thursday, October 7th. I'm Catherine Bennett.
And I'm Ali O'Rulian. We have officially entered October, which means it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Brynley King is in Provo. Brynley, how has COVID affected breast cancer screening rates?
During the pandemic, the CDC reports that screening rates dropped as much as 89% across the country. Doctors and breast cancer survivor urge you to get screened.
Catch it early. Go get that mammogram. Take that 15 minutes. Take the 20 minutes. Get it when it's just a small stone.
Rebecca is a breast cancer survivor, a wife and a mother of 3 sons. She underwent chemotherapy and a double mastectomy. She says knowing when to get your screening is important. Women 40 to 44 have the choice to start breast cancer screenings. Women 45 to 49 should be screened annually, and women 50 and older should be screened once every 2 years.
It still rocked the foundation of my world because cancer is not a known entity that you can do specific treatments and be done.
Rebecca was only 54 years old when she was diagnosed with stage 2B breast cancer, afraid of not knowing whether she would beat the odds and live a long life.
I broke down crying when I told them. And my sons were strong and they were scared. And my husband was really, really devastated. But I think it's just because cancer is such a scary word.
A lot of what I hear is that people are scared. They don't want to know. But not knowing only makes things worse.
Joelle says mammograms can find the breast cancer sometimes years before it can be felt or even seen. Scheduling a mammogram is easy. An easy 20 minutes could save a life.
There's no meeting, there's no meal, there's no soccer practice, there's no work responsibility that is more important than you taking 20 minutes out of the year to get your screening.
Joelle also says before COVID, only about 61% of Utah women were getting screened for breast cancer. That's barely more than half.
1 in 8 women get breast cancer, and your 2 biggest risk factors are being a woman and getting older. Period. That's it.
Many clinics across the state of Utah offer screenings. You can visit cancerutah.org to find a screening provider near you. Reporting for Universe Live in Provo, I'm Brynley King.
Thanks, Brynley.
Pfizer is officially asking the Food and Drug Administration to allow its COVID-19 vaccine for emergency use in 5 to 11-year-olds. According to the company's trial data, a regimen of 2 doses, each 1/3 the size used in adults, produces strong immune responses in children. The FDA's advisory committee is planning a meeting for October 26th. Pfizer's COVID shot is currently the only one that is fully approved for adults 16 and older in the U.S., and the only vaccine that has been granted emergency usage for 11 to 15-year-olds.
Frances Haugen, the Facebook whistleblower, testified Tuesday that some content on social media platforms can be particularly harmful to young people. Haugen says she saw how Instagram's algorithm can lead the teenage brain down a negative spiral. Experts say they've been seeing this for years. Studies have shown the part of the brain that controls decision-making and judgment is still developing in teenagers.
They say explicitly, I feel bad when I use Instagram and yet I can't stop.
And it's not just the type of content that can affect the teenage brain. It's the amount of time spent just sitting and scrolling. Social media starts to displace other interests, which could leave a permanent mark. Doctors say if a teen isn't engaging in other activities sufficiently, important parts of the brain tend to wither and won't be regained. They are recommending social media companies put safeguards in place that encourage taking breaks.
A quick BYU student snatches up the university TikTok handle before BYU has a chance to. Hannah Anderson's TikTok video celebrating reserving the handle at Brigham Young University blew up overnight and has been viewed by more than 1 million people. The junior in the advertising program inspired students from universities and junior colleges across the country to do the same, including Rice University, Utah Valley University, and the University of Missouri. Hundreds of users have commented encouraging Anderson to hold the username for ransom, recommending she demand free tuition in exchange for the account.
Jakers Jack-O-Lanterns let veterans and first responders in for free at their annual Cuffs and Boots event. Universe Live reporter Joe Belknap is on the scene.
I'm here at Jakers Jack-O-Lanterns, and they're doing an event to honor first responders and veterans. And I'm here on the seatbelt convincers, and let's see how convincing these seatbelts really are. Ready? Go! The Utah Highway Patrol brought this contraption that
Shows the kids what happens if they don't wear a seatbelt.
the owner of Jakers puts on this event every year because she believes that
Without them, that our world would be a totally different place.
all military, public safety employees, and first responders and their families got in for free.
Show off our canines and do a little demo for the public here.
This is the deputy sheriff's third year attending.
So this is Chaos. He's a 6-year-old Dutch Shepherd.
And this is Sean. He is a Sean Shepherd.
So up here is all my controls. A lot of buttons going on up here.
Law enforcement are able to show the public things
They don't necessarily see all the time and be able to interact with them.
2 fire trucks raised a huge American flag over the event. All sorts of vehicles rolled up.
I love the big SWAT mobile. It's just cool. It's like all souped up, and
Harvard wanted to do something for the community.
I like to show our appreciation and help out the Honoring Heroes Foundation. They do a lot of good for fallen heroes.
Jakers also has slides, corn pits, animals, and lots of pumpkins. Families came out to show their support. If you're looking for some fall family fun, Jakers Jack-O-Lanterns is open for the rest of the month. Reporting for Universe Live, I'm Joe Belknap.
Travelers should expect delays when taking the tracks to the airport for the next few weeks. The Utah Transit Authority is building a new TRAX airport station at Salt Lake City International Airport. Riders need to be aware of construction when going to the airport. Instead of the usual route, travelers should ride the tracks to the 1940 West Station, board the bus at a stop near the station, and then ride the bus directly to the terminals. They should expect delays between 15 and 30 minutes.
A Utah man finds a fish that has been hanging around Flaming Gorge for a long time, longer than any of us have been alive. The man was on a boating trip last May when he spotted a dolphin-sized fossil embedded in sandstone. He snapped a few pictures and sent them off to a local paleontologist who called the fossil an ichthyosaur, which means fish lizard. The fossil includes the nearly complete 4-fin, 10 ribs, and 19 vertebrae. Scientists say the creature was very similar to a dolphin.
A huge honor for the city of Provo. The Parks and Recreation Department is named Best in the Nation, what the award means and why they earned it.
These players love representing their school.
This is the last year BYU hockey players will be facing off on the ice. We'll tell you why this season is the team's last.
Provo Parks and Recreation was recently named the best in the country from the National Gold Medal Awards. Universe Live reporter Mikkel Park shows us why they deserve that title.
Provo Parks and Recreation was awarded the Golden Plaque Award from the National Gold Medal Awards for excellence in park and recreation management. The award honors agencies throughout the country that display excellence in a variety of categories and demonstrate innovative ways of serving its citizens.
The rec center is a lot more family friendly.
One of the highlights of Provo's Parks and Recreation is the state-of-the-art rec center, which was built in 2013 and is packed full of amenities and resources for Provo residents to enjoy.
like that there's a lot of amenities, like you can go swimming, you can do stairs. There's a lot of different things that you can do to work out.
The facility has 3 full basketball courts with newly painted logos, workout equipment, pickleball and tennis courts, and more. The Rec Center is an example of Provo's efforts to give the community a facility where there is something for everyone to enjoy.
They have good classes, they're really clean, it's not ever super busy.
The Peaks Ice Arena also shows how the Parks and Rec Department is providing Provo with high-quality community resources.
I've been coming to the Provo Ice Rink for 3.5 years now, and we love it because we get ice skating basically for free.
So no matter if you're looking for a new place to work out, want to join a sports team, or just enjoy a day at the park, Provo Parks and Recreation has an award-winning solution that is sure to bring you and your family fun. Reporting for Universe Live in Provo, I'm Mikkel Park.
Thanks, Mikkel. For more information on the Gold Medal Awards, visit nrpa.org/goldmedal.
BYU sports fans remember a legend this week.
Jocelyn Solorzano is here with more on the passing of the BYU star.
Thank you, Ali. One of the top 10 players of BYU has passed away. Former BYU All-American tight end Gordon Hudson has passed away last month, but his obituary was just released.
The great Brigham Young quarterbacks of the 1980s needed a great receiver. They found one in tight end Gordon Hudson.
The football star passed away peacefully of natural causes on September 27 in San Jose, California. Hudson was named one of the best top 10 players in BYU football history after a standout career playing for the Cougars from 1980 to 1983. Hudson is widely recognized as one of the greatest tight ends in BYU history. BYU decides to not renew their contract with the BYU hockey team. The news devastated many fans, the players, and coaches. Harley Hunsaker found out if there's any hope for BYU to reconsider.
Although empty right now, it's not uncommon to find these stands filled with BYU hockey fans. But due to a recent decision made by BYU, those fans and the team may no longer exist.
Ooh. For 15 years, the BYU hockey team has operated under a contract with the university. But in June of this year, the Student Life Vice President informed the team that after the 2021-22 season, the contract will vanish and their stands will be empty.
I was disappointed. The team has a long history with BYU.
That's Coach Dave Pitcher. He's been coaching hockey for over 20 years, and the love he has for his players is obvious.
I mean, these players love representing their school, you know.
And these players love more than just the sport.
So I really think that's the biggest thing that we're going to lose is just that culture that we've created over the years.
You really make the best of friends on the team as you play.
The team hasn't lost all hope. They would like the opportunity to sit down with the university to look for solutions. But in the meantime, they hope their hard work and practice will pay off, and that BYU will recognize what this team means to so many people.
If BYU understands that it's more than just hockey, they're more likely to reconsider keeping the program than just getting rid of it.
I just hope that as they see, really what a blessing BYU hockey is to everyone that's involved, that they'll be able to change their minds.
If you would like to see BYU hockey play another season, go to www.change.org/SaveBYUHockey and sign the petition. They're about 1,000 away from their goal of 5,000. Reporting for Universe Live in Provo, I'm Harley Hunsaker.
Thanks, Harley. Brigham Young University celebrates 50 years of memories in the J. Wheeler Marriott Center.
Dedicate this building, mellow, Heavenly Father, and enlighten the spirits of all those who come here.
The Marriott Center has hosted many tournaments, devotionals, and church leaders over the years. From basketball games to devotionals to graduation, the Marriott Center has been an iconic aspect of the BYU experience. The largest crowd to ever attend an event at the arena was when Gordon B. Hinckley spoke there in 1995.
That's just great. Thanks for joining us today for Universe Live.
Have a great day.